Goderich for helping us with this project, this series. And it's my great pleasure to introduce, all the way from San Diego, California, your nerdy best friend, Beth Z Amaze.
And within, 3 minutes, we had a multimedia video that we could share with the entire group. About 3 minutes. These are some of the things I'm going to teach you about today. Marketing, productivity, all kinds of different tools that'll help you do more with less. And we'll talk more about that as we go on. That tool is called Animoto. And what Animoto allows you to do is take videos, little itty bitty video clips, and little pictures, and within seconds, choose a theme, choose a music, press a button, and get a video. Multimedia, synchronized music. It's free for up to 30 seconds, but you might want to pay the whopping $30 US for a year's subscription. And it's very helpful. We're going to get a chance to play with that. How much would it cost if you went to a graphic design company and said, I want to make a little video for my company? You know? $1,500 US, $2,500, easy. Guess how much I paid? That'd be nothing. This is how to. And it is a tool that allows you to make animated videos with your pictures, with the hands that come up and move words, with little characters running out. And these are the things that help you engage. This is your social media fodder. This is the content that you want to kind of put things together to get people excited. This is what people are looking at. I spoke to a group, it was a co-op, an electrical co-op, and they had some legislation that was coming down that was extraordinarily important. And they wrote white papers, and they wrote brochures, and they tried to send out things to their members saying, this is extraordinarily important, and you're going to be angry if you actually read this. And nobody got angry. And somebody came to one of my sessions and made a how-to. And people watched it and got angry. And they started getting phone calls. How is this happening? What's going on? And that is the difference between just sending out information and sending out information that people digest and share. How-to is free to get started. They've done all kinds of crazy things with their pricing. So now you can buy like one-off and a higher resolution for like $8 US. Or what is the exchange rate? I keep saying $8 US. Isn't it about the same? Okay, so I'll stop saying the US part. It's about $8, and then if you do the subscription model, it's about $50 a month. So if you're doing several of these, if you're regularly producing communication, $50 is not very much money to have these little videos. But look at this graphic. If I paid a graphic designer to do this, it would be quite a few, probably a couple $100. And the biggest thing is, I just need a little graphic for the website, or I just need a little graphic for a newsletter. And it's hard sometimes to even get the attention of the graphic designer that you and your company use, even if they're in-house. It's tough to get that kind of attention, especially if you just need a little something. So Tagzito is this tool that allows you to create things like this in just a matter of minutes. Now here's one I created. Does that look familiar to anybody? That is the chamber logo with the names of some of the retail stores in town. And it took just a few minutes. I love this site. You know how sometimes you have to do a brochure or a flyer or something like that, or maybe you're working on your resume or helping people working on their resumes? The font has thousands of free fonts. Thousands. So all you have to do, and it's so much fun to play with. Again, some of these things are not time savers at all because you spend all weekend. You get a glass of Chardonnay and these kind of things and you're set for the weekend. So I'm going to put this down for a second and play. So you can just pick a category. And let's say you want to do nerdy retreat and you're trying to do a brochure for an event because you're an event nerd. Thousands of free fonts. Now sometimes I don't come here for comments. I come here for ideas. I come here for themes. If you look, my book, I worked very closely with the designer to come up with the different fonts we use all over the place in here. And a lot of them came from just looking at the font and trying to figure out, you know, the heading right there, the relationship management heading right there. It looks better when it's right side up, but that all came from this kind of source. This is a site, it's free, that allows you to go and it uploads all of the fonts on your computer to the screen. So every font that I have on my computer is shown up here, and I can do my little preview. And so I can go through and say, okay, that's a nice font. I like the Arial Black, Bauhaus, and Bebas New, whatever. And I like those. And then you can show them all on one screen. I really like this feature, and when it works, right? They show all on one screen, and then I can say, oh, okay, I like this one. Or you can sit in around the office and kind of choose a font more easily than looking at them one by one by one. Free! This is what I call generators. And generators are way cool. They allow you to take your logo or a picture and within seconds, upload them into a frame of some kind and give you a different graphic. This is instant communication stuff for your newsletters, your website, anything like that. There are all kinds of them, and we're going to actually have a chance to play with some on iPad today. There's so many different sites that instead of trying to list them all, what I've done is put together a Pinterest board with samples of them. So, for example, the other day I found that one. So if you wanted, you know, if you're trying to make any kind of case for things, this is fun, you know, just little bitty graphics. That picture was actually taken in Timmins. That's the one they took for the newspaper. I've got a one chin limit and that almost met it, so I like that picture. So if you want to say, you know, membership is only part of the puzzle, and put your logo up there and have, you know, that kind of a sample, you know, illustrating something. Some of these are actually not fake. I have to get this one out of here. This actually happened. I was on the cover of People magazine a couple years ago. You probably didn't see it. Look, it's Timmins' picture again. You probably didn't see it because my mom bought them all. This is kind of interesting. The Keep Calm signs. They're very, very popular. People have seen them all over, and they're not copyrighted. I went to the site, and it said they don't hold the copyright on them, so you can make your own stuff. So I have made Keep Calm and Nerd On magnets. And I'll show you in just a minute where I make them. Events. Have you ever gone to an event and everybody's walking to the wrong place or asking the same question? You're like, I wish I had a sign. I wish I had signage right here. Instant signage with an app called Poster. I don't know why they called it that, I wish they had done right. But it's so cool. It's these templates that you can immediately put words on and make instant signs that you can either print out or just have on, like a quick flyer for an event you're having. There is a whole sub-series of art right now, or sign making right now, called subway art, where it's the kind of left and right justified things, and some words are big. This one's called Textagon, another really cool app that you can have online. You can do it online or on your iPad, and you just put in the words and it automatically formats them for you. This is fun. Foldify. I love things you can touch, especially in today's day where we don't have things we touch anymore. It's all electronic, and I'll snip that to you, and I'll send it to you, and things like that. I love things we can touch, and Foldify gets back to that. You can make a cube to be on tables at an event. Make those like picture cubes, and they have all kinds of things. You can make it as kind of an interactive thing, like if you're saying, there are 6 things you need to know, and have just an interactive thing. Have something that you can touch. Even if you make something that looks like it needs to be cut out, and you send it to people or show it to people, they think about it differently because it touches something that you touch rather than just something that you see. Because we see a lot of things that we just see. But Foldify is this cute little tool that allows you to create foldable things. This is actually a bus. You cut it out and you glue the little tabs and it's a bus. And I made a little nerdy bus. You can see all the little nerdy people. And people love it. I don't bring it with me very often because it crushes. I really like Image Chef. Image Chef now, I pulled it up on my iPad again during the little break. Maybe, yeah, we're about to have a break. I want you guys to look at the Image Chef thing because it allows you to put in words and pictures and make those instant graphics. And their iPad app is awesome. So,